From Star Television Network, Channel 21, we say Happy New Year to you all and welcome to our news bulletin with me, Leonora Jawara. These are the main headlines. Constituency 113 political turmoil, residents protest calling for the resignation of incumbent MP, Honorable Alassane Camara. Women groups in Constituency 121 have endorsed Honorable Rosalind Jayatu Smith following a declaration to run for the second term in the House of Parliament. The World Bank country manager Paminda Bra has called on the government of Sierra Leone to make clear the roles and responsibility of district and chiefdom councils that will harmonize the working relationship in ensuring effective service delivery. And in sport, administrative divide restrains the growth of football in Sierra Leone. And now the news in detail. A staggering number of people residing in Constituency 113 on Thursday staged a peaceful protest calling on the incumbent Member of Parliament, Honorable Alassane Camara, to step aside, claiming that he has not done anything tangible throughout his 5 years in office. Here is the report by Alison Camara.
As the political train is set to depart the harbour of mixed reaction to the shores of hope, candidates and change agents preaching opportunity of all sorts have emerged from the rear, canvassing for support among persons. In Constituency 113 alone, up to 9 substantive persons have expressed warm interest to run for the post of Member of Parliament. In the quest to making a choice, some disgruntled community residents have called on the incumbent MP, Honorable Alassane Camara, to step aside, kindly asking APC stalwarts to choose among 3 reputable candidates like Michael Bangura, Rigati Rosie Kanu, and Francis Amir Kanu, without which they will not vote the party come March 7. Here are some mixed reactions from the protesters.
We protest against the incumbent honorable because of we not Sabiam. And indeed, if we tell we say no vote for him, it can't do for we something. At the end of the day, ever since 2012, where is Sidom? We not Sabiam, in any kind of the area, in no one know but we.
Government they give them, but we the community people they will not see nothing. So now make what changes.
Many different parties have infiltrated into this particular zone. So if we as APC stalwarts, APC supporter, if we should stand by and see a different party winning a seat here, it will be a slap to us. So that is why we are standing that the incumbent must go.
The road, the community don't get road. Na new song. We not get water. We not get lights. We not get hospital. We not get markets. When we want to pass, we work and we go Kalbato. Now for that, then we send this post here, so we send our post and they go help me. But not help me. We forget we say we don't forget some. No water. Watching this.
Constituency 113 is one among the strongholds of APC in the capital of Freetown, where other political parties have not been able to fully infiltrate. The constituency covers Allentown, Furniture and Calabar Town, making the message of consideration very vital in times like this. For Star TV News, Ali Kamara reporting.
Now, women group in Constituency 112 have endorsed Honorable Rosalind Jayatu Smith following her declaration to run for the second term in the House of Parliament. Here's the report.
Women groups and stakeholders of Constituency 121 have endorsed Honorable Rosalind Jayatu Smith for a second term in the House of Parliament. The revelation came out over the weekend when she was presenting her report card to constituents at the Brema Atuga Mini Stadium. Honorable Rosalind Jayatu Smith disclosed that during her tenure as Member of Parliament in 2012 for Constituency 103, now 121, based on survey conducted, she prioritized education, and the constituency can now boast of more university graduates, nurses and pharmacy technicians, with an increased number of the girl-child education. One of the beneficiaries of the Honorable J.K. Scholarship Scheme, Aminata Conte Jallo from the Adama Farm community, maintained that Honorable Smith is a visionary leader and a role model in the area of community development.
Aminata Conte Jallo as the chairman of just say. Me acceptance letter. Nice when I accept the pen that you want. Because Honorable JK, a woman and we always they help the woman. So I begin confidence when you don't talk to me. So now I begin work an hour career now we try first we didn't know we come out. So later now Mr. Outside FBC and this man again when I teach and I make as I be Mr. Outside. I call Mr. Aminata, I know what I'm 290. Yes, and I know what I say. Congratulations, you never come up for me. SLG scholarship, just imagine. And 3 years scholarship, 3 years. Not just me, 7,500,000, but because of God, and this is why I said, I'm now a president of FBC.
You're still watching the news bulletin here on Star Television Network, channel 21. Now, the World Bank country manager, Paminda Bra, during the commemoration of the African Union Day on Decentralization and Local Development in Sierra Leone, has called on the government to make clear the roles and responsibility of districts and chiefdom councils that will harmonize the working relationship in ensuring effective service delivery. Here's the report. The World Bank country manager, Paminda Bra, during the commemoration of the African Union Day on Decentralization and Local Development in Sierra Leone, has called on the government to make clear the roles of districts and chiefdom councils that will harmonize the working relationship in ensuring effective service delivery. Speaking during the commemoration of the African Union Day on Decentralization and Local Development at the Miata Conference Hall on December 29, 2017, on the theme Equal Opportunity, Socio-Economic Empowerment and Youth Participation in Local Governance and Local Development in Africa, Paminda Bra highlighted 6 key indicators that the government of Sierra Leone, through the Ministry of Local Government, should address, which include institutional organization, thereby making clear the roles and responsibility of stakeholders, enhance service delivery, define whether the current state of decentralization is a mixture or deconcentration of power, and professionalization of staff. Management and performance-based operations of local councils, the World Bank country manager noted, is also a key for effective service delivery.
I think we also, at a time when we are preparing a new project, I think it's good to have a stock take on what areas we worked well on and what are the areas we need to improve as we go forward. And I want to mention 6 areas which we really need to address these issues before we move into the next phase of decentralization. And I think for us, issue number 1 is really the issue of institutional arrangements. I think we need clarity from the government as to what exactly. We have the Local Government Act of 2004. We also have the reintroduction of district officers in 2010. We also have the Chieftaincy Act. I think we need a clear division of responsibility and better harmonized relationships between the representatives at the district level, between the paramount chiefs, between the local councils, and between district officers. I think that is issue number 1.
The Minister of State in the Ministry of Finance and Economic Development, Momo Vandi, reiterated the importance of the day, noting that it is an annual event for all African countries in accordance with the provisions of Article 20 of the African Charter on the value and principles of decentralization, local governance and local development, adopted on the 27th of June 2014 by African heads of states. He maintained that government, through the Ministry of Finance and Economic Development, has made transferred estimated at hundreds of billions of leones into the bank account of local councils to implement devolved functions.
As you are aware, decentralization was reintroduced in Sierra Leone in 2004. Since then, the Ministry of Finance and Economic Development has been a champion on the process with focus on fiscal decentralization. To this end, my statement will focus on fiscal decentralization. To this end, my statement will focus on fiscal decentralization, which you will agree with me is one of the most significant aspects of decentralization and local development program. In line with this, the Ministry of Finance and Economic Development, through the Local Government Finance Committee and the Local Government Finance Department, has been fully committed to pursuing fiscal decentralization.
The Deputy Minister of Local Government, Hadiru Kaloko, commended government effort and international partners in the promotion of local councils across the country, adding that the fiscal support has encouraged residents, especially the youth, in their respective local jurisdiction to feel the presence of governments. Decentralization process was abolished in 1972 and reintroduced since 2004, where out of the 76 functions that are to be devolved, only 34 are within the local councils. Compiled by Abdul Rahman Kamara, read by Leonora Jawara. It's now time we turn attention to sports as administrative divide restrains the growth of football in Sierra Leone. Let's join a sports correspondent for all the details.
From the gathering of hope to the hills of failure, right through down to the mud of neglect, the zeal to advance in the path of stagnation and self-interest is broken. This very sport called football has fallen on bad times with few preventing its open successful role. The need for Leone Stars to enter the African big stage is duly required, but analysts believe the trend is horrible with the Peace Congress getting more fragile as elections draw closer. Even Madam Yuansin, in some honest terms, believes that the peace is delicate, picking facts from foreseen realities. When stakeholders appealed for the repealing of the match-fixing allegation, whose fate talks could not seal, Madam Yuansin considered how unreasonable it will be to prematurely end an integrity cleansing that fosters true football. The forming of the required committees on the road to elections and the supporting of regional headquarters with yearly subvention become the very overt need that calls for canvas, which has been prompting ominous signs for chaos. The flame is raging underneath smiling faces, a clear truth analysts are probing into. In this pull-through wave, vultures have invaded the main bowl pitch to dry wings and to roam on the lawn to seize the opportunity given them. On the outset, this is their real aim. But on a symbolic platform, it points out an abandoned area occasioned by a 4-year ineos divide among those who fight to control it. The Premier League, which should have kept things going, has been held back to constrain progress. Until the match-fixing investigation is repealed for peace sake and genuine collaboration is giving away, the effort made in the Peace Congress will prove futile. For Star TV Sport, Ali Kamara reporting.
That's all in a news bulletin file here on Star Television Network, channel 21. Thank you for watching. Wishing you all a happy New Year. I am Leonora Jawara. Do stay with us.